Hi everyone, this is Luis Gravedo from LC Marketing World, and today, here from outside my house, I wanted to ask you a question. Are you smart about your goals? Now, on previous videos, I've spoken about the importance of belief, of believing in yourself, and of believing that it's possible to achieve what you want to achieve. Basically, that you should believe that you can achieve the goals you have. Now today I want to go a little bit more in detail about the goals, how to set the goals, because it's great to have goals, but a lot of people have goals and don't achieve them. Why is that? Well, let's think, for example, that you want to be rich. That's your goal. Okay? Or you want to have time freedom. Or you want to have a house or a boat or a car. So these are all goals, but they're not all the same, obviously, and these not all require the same or are easier to achieve. Now, let's start with I want to be rich. What is rich for you? Maybe you want to have lots of money. Maybe you feel rich when you have time for your family. So being rich means different things for different people. And it's important to know what it means to you. Wishing for a house, it's a little bit better because now you know a house and actually could be a way to being financially wealthy. But you need more to it to be able to actually focus and achieve your goals. The reason why I ask you if you are smart about it is because there's an acronym, SMART, which helps you define your goals. So what does SMART stand for? SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Now let's think of the first one I mentioned, being rich. Well, that's not very specific. Wanting a house, it's a bit more specific. Sorry. And being specific is what will allow your mind and your actions to achieve your goal. So, if you say you want to buy a house, well, you can waste a lot of time just looking for houses. It's much better to know, I want to buy a house which has X bedrooms, which is kind of cottage house, for instance, and then you can actually start taking actions to get that house. For instance, let's think about the next. So we had specific, then we have measurable, right? What do I mean by measurable? Well, going with the house example, measurable would mean as you go along to achieve that goal, you are actually checking if it's going right or not, right? So what can you measure? You can measure, well, have you contacted a realtor? Yes, okay, great. Are you actually seeing houses? Yes, okay. Are these houses like the cottage house that you were looking for or just other houses? If you start telling me no, they're like other houses, well, this is time to stop and refocus and see, okay, maybe this realtor doesn't have the type of houses that you want, you should contact another one. That's why it's important to measure it, so you can measure the progress as you go. And it's really important to actually celebrate achievements that you do, like, hey, great, I got a realtor. Next step. Then, so we have measurable, then we have attainable. So this goal should be attainable within, well, first should be possible. There's not many things that I think are impossible, but if you want to live on Mars, it may not happen within your lifetime, or maybe it will. But this also links to be attainable with a T of SMART. Okay, let's check it out. So, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant. Relevant, because if you don't find it relevant, you're not gonna push for it. You're not gonna try to attain it. So it should be relevant to you and to your grand goal. So if your grand goal is to be rich, and you think I want to have a 3-month vacation, it might not work because you're not rich yet. And if you try to have the 3-month vacation now, it will not help you to get rich. So ends up being irrelevant for being rich. Last, the T is time bound. Why time bound? Because if you set yourself a limit, I want to have a house, a cottage house with X rooms by next summer. Then you'll start moving to make sure that you get there. Your mind also starts working in a way that will help you attain the goal within the time frame that you set up. And that's why also I said needs to be attainable, because the goal of I want to live in Mars might be attainable, maybe not in your lifetime. Okay, so this is really important. This is a bit of a long video already, so I hope this was of value to you. I wish you a wonderful day today, and if you want to know more about what I do, I help other people with their businesses. I help to get in their skills, and I help to improve their businesses. Just click the link above or below this video. And if you're unsure, you prefer to talk to me before, go ahead. Send me a message if you're on Facebook. Write a comment also if you're on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you find value in it, share with others. Again, wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.